Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to do a quick one for you. Just like I did for Aquarius. And I'm probably going to do a little extra for Scorpio. And so I guess I'm like doing like a little extra for like my special signs. The ones that are always really, really good to me. Sorry, I went out, so I make up spraying a little bit. Anyway, as a bit of appreciation. Let's get these right. And then I'm going to do the one for the year of 2024, the full outlook, which is a really, really good reading. Seven of Swords was in reverse. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, I miss doing the readings week to week because I've been so busy with a lot of stuff, of course. But those readings, the year ahead, are very, very long. And it takes a long time for me to edit them, yada, yada, yada. And I'm getting like a little... it's just, it consumes my entire day. One stinking video consumes my entire day. So I will finish them up. I will get you guys coming up very, very soon. Get yours ready. And then in the meantime, I'm going to do a couple readings for the signs that take good care of me. All right. Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Again, this is not the 2024 reading. This is just like, I guess, like the week ahead. So, all right. What do we got for Sagittarius? Somebody is sorry for something that they did or something that they said. Somebody's learning something. They're realizing. But I'm getting somebody could be sorry, or they are... or maybe the way that they acted. Somebody could have acted a little bit out of, the easy way to say it, out of ego. Everything's ego. Sometimes I'm getting a little tired of hearing certain words because it's just like, you know what? Everything is ego. Everything is ego. Everything is ego. So it's kind of like unfair to say somebody's acting out of ego. Everything's ego. Personality is ego. So, but maybe, I guess if we look at ego in a negative sense, the way that people generally see the word ego. So, somebody was acting out of, they were just acting an ass. Somebody could have said a lot of different things, or maybe they wanted to say a lot of different things. Something happened. They may have done something to block you, push you away. Maybe they were just kind of like you were getting on their nerves. Maybe they were, I don't know. I'm kind of getting something like that. You could have been getting on, and that happens. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now this kind of reminds me of almost like a used car salesman. Somebody who maybe they're doing something in order to gain money or something like that. Okay. They may have had a business idea, a business plan or something like that. Something that they want to kind of, push forward to you. Maybe they want to seem like they're being, that they are cooperating with something. So they may not even appear that maybe they act like they don't really have any money and they maybe need some money or something like that. So they're kind of like trying to do something to appeal to you. Okay, give me more on this Knight of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Having a problem like that with somebody recently? I shouldn't have pushed that in. I should have gotten that one. Oh well. Two of Swords. Four of Swords. Three of Wands. And that's the Magician. See. There could have been somebody that was coming towards you, or you were going towards somebody. Since this is your reading, I'm just going to say you were going towards... I'm going to say somebody was coming towards you. We'll just say that. Okay? Now, Four of Swords, it indicates to me that there could have been a problem with family or somebody that was close to them. And maybe whoever this was, maybe they had to let something go. They had to let something that they wanted, they had to let something go. And it could even be like, let's say it's like a lack mentality. Let's say somebody was like, something about money, something about spending money. Somebody could have been a little bit frugal. Maybe somebody needed to be frugal. Maybe somebody, you know, didn't really have a lot of money or something like that. And somebody left them because of that reason. That's what that looks like to me. They're waiting for something else to come in. Shallow. Yeah. Okay. Somebody needs to learn discipline. Somebody needs to learn discipline, probably with spending or money. I'm getting something like that. And perhaps somebody needed to learn that from another person and they didn't learn it. All right. Some kind of discipline. Somebody lacked discipline. Could even be a discipline of mind. You know, discipline of not flying off the handle, being a little bit more calm, cool. Okay? All right. What caused this? What's going on? There it is. Yeah. Seven of Swords. So it kind of reminds me of like somebody's, this could have gone back to somebody's wounding or something, you know, something that made somebody, another person feel lack at some point. Give me more on this Knight of Pentacles, because I tell you what I'm getting. There is something here about money. Three of Cups. Okay. All right, Sag. There is somebody that was planning to scam you. There's somebody who was planning to scam you. Okay? It could have been a couple different people. So let's say somebody reached out to you. Let's just say somebody reached out to you. Let's say they wanted to give you something or offer you something. And let's say they wanted to meet up with you. There was something that was going to happen and they were going to take something from you and then leave and then ghost you. However, something didn't fully go through, so I feel like they ghosted you anyway and they moved on to another victim. Yeah. It's almost like a, hold on, it's some kind of scheme, hold on. I was getting the word Ponzi scheme, and I wasn't fully sure what that was. And I was also getting something like bait and switch. So, what this is saying is, it's an investment fraud that pays existing investors with funds collected from new investors. Ponzi scheme organizers often promise to invest your money and generate high returns with little to no risk. Okay. Is a fraudulent investment scheme in which an operator pays returns on investments from capital derived from new investors. You know, I'm not going to get... So if that makes any sense to you, but whether it was literally that or not, or it was something like, okay, so let's say somebody gave you something and they were like, hey, meet up here. They gave you something. Let's go here. Let's go do this together. And then when they go, there could have been like some kind of like what do you call it? Where there was planned to have somebody like rob you, and they were there with you, so they were like one of the victims, and they got the thing back. Does that make sense? Be careful. Be careful. Because when I started out, and it was like, this could have been something that you were thinking or suspected. Whether this happened or not, I don't know. You could have actually evaded it. But I feel like that was a plan, because when I was doing the pre-shuffle, we had that, you know, Seven of Swords came out, you know, it was like in reverse in here, which made no sense, which meant something good is going to be coming out, or maybe you're going to be finding out. However it is that you find out, maybe it's just through a tarot reading. Maybe this is something that you suspected. Something was like bothering you about meeting up with a certain person, and maybe you didn't want to meet up with that person. Maybe you did meet up with them. Okay? That was the plan. That even reminds me of almost like a robbery or something like that. You know? Seven of Cups. That's what I'm getting. If you felt a certain way, I would be careful if you met somebody or you know somebody that indulges in shady activity. They do shady things, or they maybe have a history. I'm not saying people can't change, but you know, it's really hard to change your leopard spots. That's something, you know, I learned from my mom, who she said learned from her dad, my granddad. You know, it's that old Sicilian, you know, you can't change your leopard spots. At least he was Sicilian, so. So, if you know somebody is, you know, they do certain things. They've done certain things. Maybe they've never done that to you. Or maybe they've told you. Maybe they've been vulnerable. Maybe they were like, yeah, I've done this and I've done that. And you're like, oh, you know, okay. And you're like, well, you don't do that anymore. No, I don't do that anymore. I've grown up. You know, sometimes people will tell you their intentions. Sometimes people will tell you their intentions. For whatever reason, I feel like you might have moved away from whoever this person was. Somehow something moved away. Either you didn't take the bait and they kind of moved off to find another victim, or something happened. Maybe you kind of called something back. You decided not to do something. You decided not to go. That's what I got. Now that it didn't fully come out, or maybe and then we had that devil also, because I'm remembering these cards. Remember I said something like a used car salesman. Whoop. Yeah. Full Eight of Pentacles, Chariot. So this could be quite literal. You know, somebody could have been very naive or young in mind, young in heart, not knowing or not very fully aware of the intentions of others, because, you know, a lot of times if we are good people, we look at the world the same way that we see ourselves, and we think that other people are the same way, when that's not really the case at all. It's just not the case. A lot of people out there have their own intentions, they have their own motives, and a lot of times people are you know, at some point, things become self-serving. Okay, whether this person is decent or not, there was something very, very self-serving about this person. Now, whether it was that technically or not, I don't know, but that's the kind of the visual that I got. All right. Let's just chalk it up to this. Somebody that you were involved with, going to be involved with, going to be talking to, going to be meeting with, going to be something with. It's a good possibility that nothing actually went forward. However, the intentions were there, that they wanted to get something out of you. Okay? Whether it's money, whether it was some kind of really, really big scheme, whether it was just they were just interested in, you know, a physical. I mean, I guarantee we've all had that, where, you know, you know that somebody's intentions are purely just physical, and maybe they are doing certain things or saying certain things, but really they just want to have intercourse with you, and then that's it. You know, sometimes, you know, you get people that just want to experiment. You know, if you're like me, you know, you get a lot of times people, they just want to experiment. They just want to see what it's like. You know, it's up to you if you, you know. But it's kind of like that. So, however this is, you know, sometimes you know, I've met women who are just like, you know, they just want to know what it's like to be with a woman. I wish I had. Oh, I can't even tell you. Or how many indecent proposals I've received throughout my life, or even, you know, through, you know, how many times I've been given the offer to light up the life of a married couple because I guess their love life is so boring or whatever that they need somebody else to kind of like spice it up. So anyway, that's what I got. Somebody could have been, somebody could have been after somebody's success, somebody's fortune, or somebody's hard work, something that they were, working themselves up to. This is the card of the what's it called? The apprentice. The apprentice. Okay. So somebody is probably working towards something, and very, very successful, but then they're probably still have this like childlike, full energy about them. They're just fresh, wet behind the ears. Is that I'm getting something wet behind the ears? Okay. Still young at heart, not really learning, the evils of the world. However, I feel like, there has been, something has turned around, and somebody's definitely much more successful in going a different way or probably evading whatever that was. I feel like it's time to kind of pick up the pieces and move on. Somebody could have been maybe trying to find out why somebody left. You even have that too. Let's say, you didn't fall for it and they went off and you're just like, what happened? I thought things were going so well. I was on my way to come see you and yada, yada, yada. Just let that go. Okay. So I feel like you evaded something. All right. That's it. That's it. Now, there could be somebody else that's coming into King of Wands and they came out sideways. Yep. Yeah, that's what the King of Wands is. Yeah. That's somebody that, they just kind of live, live by the seat of their pants. And if they're married or if they're not, or, they tend to like step out on their spouse. That's what that is. All right. I just saw the devil too. I think there's a Temperance card and I just saw the devil. I know that you take my word for it. I know there it is. See? Temperance. Card Sagittarius. All right. I'm leaving it there. All right. You're good. You're good. I feel like, you're becoming wiser. Obi-Wan. Hermit. Well, you have something new coming in for you. Okay. A new person, a new romantic interest, something that's going to be starting off very, very light. This could be somebody that actually is close to home. Not too far. Not too far. I mean, probably within driving distance. But there's somebody that's going to be coming close to you. You might meet somebody. Whoever this person is, they actually might have a nice car. Could be a younger person with a nice car. Or maybe they're... we're just going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. There's some, you have a possibility of somebody else coming in. Okay? All right. And if it ain't that, then, somebody could actually come in and apologize. But I feel like it's a very slim chance in reference to whatever that is. But there's somebody new coming in for you. All right? So let whatever that is go. You have a new chance. You have a new beginning. And you probably, really, really lucked out. Really, believe it or not. So, all right. We'll leave it there. All right, Sag. Good luck. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, please. And hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And again, I'm going to be doing the 2024 reading for the entire year. I just needed a break from it because I like doing my regular readings. It's been a little weird. It's all I've been doing, and things aside here and there. But on top of that, it's just like it literally takes hours to whatever. It takes a long time to do those readings. So, all right, I'll see you soon. Good luck.